To all my friends and family, I love them.
What could go wrong?
In this vlog series, I am transforming an old 3-story house into an eco home while living in my van conversion.
So today we're going to start rendering the top sort of edge of the house where we built the bond beam cintron, which is like a reinforced structure which we had to build up with bricks first to basically lay the roof in it. So basically you're going to mix up a load of cement. It's got to be like a kind of not too runny cement because it's got to stick on a vertical wall, and then it'll be a matter of basically just getting it up there. We're going to protect the balcony with all the cardboard, make sure we're not messing up stuff we've already done. But it's nice because at the moment when the outside of the house is rendered and painted and the kitchen's in, basically finished. Kind of tricky getting the cement up, staying in this little kind of apex bit, but just little by little move along. And where it has to be thick, I do like half a layer, just get stick to the wall, and then let it dry for half an hour, come back, and then just do it again. Not that fun. The wall's pretty wavy, so you're kind of trying to make it just blend into the shape that's there. So now we've rendered a bit on the front of the window. It's easy to access from the balcony, but now we've got the other part. It's quite high, so basically I don't have a ladder long enough, and I tried to order one but it never came, so I'm just gonna tie 2 ladders together. It's a little bit sketchy, it's gonna be really steep because this balcony is not very wide, so we're gonna have to basically put a safety line from beam to beam, so if something happens then you don't die. And then basically, yeah, just like struggle bust it. It's gonna be a pain. But then when this front is done, it can be painted, and like basically the entire front of the house is finished. Obviously there's stuff on the sides, but you can put scaffolding around the sides so not too much trouble, and it kind of like won't disrupt the living in the house or anything like that, because it's basically not putting cement all over the balcony, and you drop a lot of cement doing the rendering. So that's the aim today, is just to try and finish this. Tomorrow paint it probably. Yeah. It doesn't need to be that much higher. Now I'm going to tie a ladder to a ladder. I don't think I've done many lashes like this since I was Callington Scout Group. I had to build all sorts of structures for funsies. But basically a lashing like this, you do it round pretty tight, and then when you go round it on the inside, you pull that really tight, you end up with a pretty strong join. I'll finish it with a clay pitch, and I'll tie the other end somewhere else. The important thing is that you can't die, and then everything else will sort itself out. Alright, let's do it. To all my friends and family, I love them.
What could go wrong?
So steep.
Safe?
Yeah, the old tie together ladders working. It's quite tiring though, because you're kind of one-handed. I'm just using no gloves, which is going to fuck my skin, but it's just a bit safer, a bit more dexterity when you're in a slightly dangerous position. It's so steep, the ladder, but it's working. Let's do it. Ready? Oh, wash my hands. Definitely feels sketchy, but actually I think it's alright the way we're doing it. So all we're going to do now is just let it dry, leave the setup, paint it, and the front of the house is done. It'll be great. So this is obviously the downstairs toilet, but it's also going to be the museum. So in here I'm going to have these lit boxes which will have like the old things I found in the house, things like bullets, old coins, old notes, things like that. And then the wall, they very patiently wallpapered this yesterday, and this is sort of this jungle theme scene. It's really cool. Going to be like a luxurious sort of cool room. I've got the lights and I need to kind of finish this, get some more things to arrive. But I'm really excited to get this sort of a rich museum sort of feel finished in here. What's going on here?
So I decided that that's not enough of the garden because my cabbages are actually so like way too close from each other. So I dug a little bit to this side. I dug a little bit here, and it was hard to dig here because there was the tree. But now, if you can see, the tree is actually tied to the other tree. So I can occupy this bit. And then I was still looking at, I still want to plant some spinach for winter because this is the winter garden. And I want them to have a little bit more sun. So I dug like 1 foot this direction. Hopefully we're gonna have a nice cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli collection around January, February, which will be really cool. In general, this bit of the garden, the summer garden, is doing great. This is waiting to become a proper compost, so I can plant some things next year. Then here is my eggplants, and actually look at these beauties. The name is actually Black Beauty, and they are so beautiful, and we have so many of them. They are heart-shaped plants, which is very different than what people are growing here, because here, what I saw, people are growing this long eggplants, and these are just bought online. This is my tomato garden. We had a lot of tomatoes. That is very beautiful. I made a lot of tomato paste for the winter. Yeah, I'm becoming a proper villager. This is the peppers. I have a lot of spicy peppers and some non-spicy peppers. I'm not sure if this year I'm gonna have any habaneros because I definitely planted them way too late. I think I should plant them like January. So these are, I think, the habaneros. Well, let's give them a chance. The herb garden is just occupied by sage and thyme, and I'm not complaining. I love both of those. Then the carrots are bad as last year. I have these broccolis, but I think they got too much sun and they just, I don't know, they are not very productive, but we'll see. So this is actually the third batch of my beetroots, and these are again for the winter. It's really cool here in Spain because I still don't understand how things are working here because the harvesting season is so big. Like it starts quite early in the spring and it finishes really late in the autumn. So like these tomatoes, I planted them, I don't know, maybe at the very end of August, and they still might produce, they are actually producing the fruits. So it's cool. It's still like a lot of experimentation, but so far I'm very happy and excited. Quest is there, he's making a camper car. He's doing a bed, I think. No? Hey Quest, what are you doing?
I'm making my bed lower to the ground so that I can sit up while I'm working. We
also have a lot of figs due to last year pruning, and we also had a lot of prunes and pears, but some animal just stole everything in like a couple of days, so we are peerless and pruneless. And this is my kale forest. I have so much different types of kale and a lot of beans. So many beans, way too much for, I don't know, 50 people probably, and it's only 2, maybe 5 of us now. Some things are definitely over planted. More eggplants and more peppers, and I planted them in the soil way too late, I think. I mean, later than I would do in Northern Europe, maybe mid-July, and they are still, yeah, producing the fruits. I'm very interested still how long we will be able to harvest things. It seems like it's gonna be like, I don't know, till maybe October. This year is actually like a little bit sad because we don't have almost any grapes. It was very rainy spring and quite, I don't know, hottish, normal summer. But for some reasons the grapes didn't like, neither in the neighbor's land. So yeah, this bit of Catalonia doesn't have much grapes.
So we're installing the kitchen and we're getting kind of there.